What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. It's been a minute since I've put out some kind of an update for you guys since I've been out traveling. I just got back from South Africa. But I come to you with good news. After 9 months of navigating a very challenging job market, I finally got a job. I've known about it for like maybe 3-4 weeks now, but I've just been kind of sitting on it because I've been waiting for the right time and moment to film this. But in any case, I will be relocating from the Boston, Massachusetts area to the Denver, Colorado metro area. So I'm pretty excited. I've wanted to move away from my hometown for the last maybe 3-4 years now, and the opportunity presented itself. I couldn't say no. My new position is actually taking me back to my roots. Ironically, I'll be a test engineer once again. I'll be doing test software development and test application development in Python. And I'll be doing it for memory devices like hard drives, SSDs, etc. It'll be a step away from my last gig, the last industry that I was working in, but I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm very intrigued to see where this is going to take me, if I'll be able to make another transition to firmware like I did a couple years ago, if I can repeat the process again. Because if you guys have been watching my channel for a little bit, you might know I'm a little bit averse to doing the whole side project thing, because my side project isn't going to be software engineering. My side project is going to be this channel and, well, exploring Colorado, because I'm pretty stoked to move out there. At the moment, I'm actually mid-moving. This is my reptile room. I'm taking my ball pythons with me, so I got freaking 6 over here, and then I got 7 in this one. So I wanted to take you guys along for the ride and just kind of talk a little bit while I bundle these guys up. The movers are actually going to be here at the time of recording this in a few hours. So I have to get my snakes out of these racks and bundled up because I'm going to be shipping them separately. The movers are coming for the racks themselves, and then I'm going to ship out my snakes through the mail so that they will get to Colorado on Thursday. So I fly in and basically go to FedEx and pick them up. So pretty stoked. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be in the reptile hobby. I'm going to be keeping my snakes for at least the next year. I'm thinking I'm going to breed my ball pythons also because to be honest, I could use the money. But in any case, I want to kind of refine my practice a little bit, But, if worst comes to worst, I may end up having to sell off most of them, but I'm honestly pretty resistant to doing that because the project that I've been working on, not actively, but for the last maybe 2-3 years, I've been working on the what's the morph called? Blue-eyed leucistics. I've been trying to produce my own blue-eyed leucistics. The females that I have for that will probably be ready to breed either next year or the year after. So, I mean, it may all be for naught if I have to completely downsize or get out of the hobby. But in any case, I still have some females now that I could breed. I'm going to do it selectively, though, so that I'm not saturating the market even more than it already is. So, yeah, I'm just getting ready to meet with the movers and finalize my stuff that I'm shipping over there. My car is actually already gone, and I have some stuff I'm gonna be checking into the plane. I wish I put it all in my freaking car, to be honest, but what are you gonna do? I didn't realize that the guy who is gonna be taking my car would actually be a reliable person, because it's hit or miss when you're going through the brokerage people. If you're ever shipping a car, chances are you're gonna come across companies that are brokers and not people that will do it directly. So yeah, anyway, let's get into it. So apologies for the oh, that's kind of freaking gross in here. Apologies for the mess that you guys are seeing right now, and also for any echo or any audio problems or anything like that. I'm recording from my phone, and I am in a echoey place, so it is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, I'm just gonna go through, take out my snakes, throw them in these pillowcases, and also clean out the the tubs, so that they're nice and clean and all that before these guys get going. So, you look feisty. I'm not a fan of that. Hello, don't be mad, please. So this is my piebald female, the real one of my real money makers here. I guess I could show you guys her first, right? Like, yeah, here she is. She's beautiful. Hopefully you guys can see that really well. She's really cool. I've always wanted a piebald, so yeah, here she is, and she's going in here into this. All right, yeah, look at that. Look at that. These nice fresh pillowcases too. Oh man, perfect. All right, let's tie this up here in proper fashion. But yeah, anyway, going back to my whole job situation. Like I said, I've been looking forward to hopefully moving out of my hometown for a while. You know, this job isn't exactly like financially the smartest decision because I'm taking a slight pay cut and it's also not even full time. It's a contract gig. So I'm not gonna be out in Colorado forever. I'm gonna be out there for at least a year. I'm pretty confident in my ability to provide value as a test engineer, and I'm honestly just pretty excited to just hit the ground running, because even though I haven't written code in months, I mean, Python was, when I was like working in it at peak, that was my most proficient language for a while, and that was back in 2021. But you know, I've also done fucking A. I'm just pretty excited to actually, you know, get back into Python and start working in it again. Even though, like, I still kind of feel the same way about test engineering that I did in the video that I recorded in last year, or around last year at some point. I'll link it for you guys right now if you want to check it out. But essentially, to sum it up, in that video I was talking about how I had felt like I finally escaped like the test engineering trap, and how I was worried that, you know, up until that point, I would be kind of sidelined into a test engineering role, even though I really wanted to do like design work, specifically in like embedded software engineering, and make that career transition. I don't really have the patience or time to just like work through however many side projects that I need to develop my skill. I'd rather just, you know, focus on my side projects that are gonna carry me forward once I'm not an engineer, which would be this channel and content creation, because that's the way that the future's going, and I don't want to be tied to one job the rest of my life. So that's where I want to invest in, because, you know, I've seen so many people have commented on my video where I was talking about getting laid off, and they're talking about freaking, you know, they were like maybe 10, 20 years experience, and they can't even find a job. And if they got 10 or 20 years experience, ageism is a thing, and I don't know, all these external factors, but like, I don't want to just have to rely solely on software engineering. So, you know, I'm single, I have the freedom to do whatever the fuck I want right now, and, you know, I could even eat shit and like work some other job, like, I don't know, serving, I don't know, just something like that to get to where I want to be and free up my time so that I can work on other stuff. But in any case, I don't have to do that. I got another software engineering gig. But my point is, I don't want to double down on software engineering as like my main income-driven skill. I'm happy to build evidence of my skills through, you know, working in the corporate world, working on networking and like building those relationships while I'm doing a good job at work. Because like, I know for a fact that like I have a good relationship with everyone that I've ever worked with and for. So, you know, those are the people that would go to bat for me. So, my plan, let me like, here I can freaking change the angle of the camera so you can watch me bent over while I talk. But, yeah, I don't want to be a software engineer forever, you know. This is just going to be something that'll get me through the next however many years, you know. I'm pretty confident in my ability to provide value in the capacity that I will be presented with. So I'm not like super worried. I'm guaranteed. Well, I guess nothing is guaranteed, you know, but still, that being said, I'm pretty confident that I should be employed for at least a year. And within that time, I can eliminate my debt, bank up some cash, really go balls to the wall. If I could start generating revenue from this fucking channel, that would be awesome. Gotta say, like, I am monetized now. And the thing that kind of, I guess it's like a double-edged sword, because yeah, I'm monetized, but all of you guys are here for my software engineering stuff, which is great, but not really the content that I want to be making longer term. Everyone that I've seen that are content creators, they start out in one niche, build an audience in said niche, and then they pivot. So somebody who is a big inspiration to me personally on YouTube is How to Beast, David Lasmarenas. So what you guys didn't see is my mind go immediately from thinking of How to Beast, David Lasmarenas, to thinking about how wealthy he is, and that's my next thought. Being wealthy, I guess that's not like my direct goal. It's something I've always just assumed that I would get to because of my work ethic and doing all the right things. But I always thought I'd get there through engineering. But then this year happened, and it was a bit of a wake up call, such that particularly because I don't want to spend every waking moment working as an engineer, right? Like it's just like I've been saying, it's temporary, but. Essentially, getting laid off and just seeing all the possibilities, my life could go and stuff. Like, getting wealthy is absolutely not a guarantee, and I really gotta bust ass, but do it in the right way to get wealthy. But in any case, that's not really the point. I don't know if I have the energy to keep talking this entire time while I'm doing this, because I'm used to just, kind of going AFK, throwing on a podcast, and just, cranking out these tubs. But, I guess we'll see. I feel kind of conflicted about this YouTube channel because, like I was saying, I have built an audience and you guys are here for the long haul, hopefully, maybe. I do lose subscribers every so often, but, that is what it is. It's just part of it. But I realize what I want to do longer term. I just got back from South Africa and Kenya also. And to be honest with you guys, I didn't really vlog. Well, I vlogged for you guys when I was in the Masai Mara. I did a full day vlog. I think I did it well, and I'm excited to actually get to that at some point and edit it and put it out. But what I didn't edit or vlog was my time in Kruger National Park in South Africa. But in either case, going on those safaris was amazing. It was life-changing, honestly. I realized that that's kind of what I want to do. I've always had a passion for reptiles. Exhibits A and B, but I don't think I want to spend my time working with them like this. I want to be out in the bush. I want to be out in the jungle, and I want to be I guess maybe making content around that, and also travel, because I wrote out my bucket list, and everything that's on that list is all mostly wildlife encounters, So maybe one day, well, I won't say maybe, one day I'm going to go swimming with humpback whales. One day I'm going to cage dive with a great white. And that is something I was hoping to do in South Africa this time, but alas, the sharks are gone due to humans being shitty and orcas coming into that area as well, off of Cape Town. In any case, also seeing all 7 of the big cats. I'm already 3 out of 7 right now because I saw lions and a leopard, although it wasn't the best sighting. I saw a leopard in Kruger, and then I saw lions more so in the Masai Mara than in freaking Kruger. The Kruger, it's interesting because in the Masai Mara, it's wide open plains, right? It's it's kind of like the Serengeti plains. Not that I've been there, but everything's wide fucking open and you can see amazingly. But in Kruger, it's dry forest. And it's actually kind of hard to get really good visibility on these animals sometimes, unless they're out in closer to the road. So our lion sighting wasn't that good, so I didn't get any good pictures of them. But I got the best shot that I could given the circumstances of the leopard I saw. And then same with the rhino, although I'm not really happy with my shot, to be honest. Which just means I gotta go back. And then I got a good picture of Cape water buffalo. That was phenomenal. But yeah, I want to be doing shit like that. I don't want to be in a fucking desk forever. I want to be out in the wild doing shit, or at least have the freedom to do it. I don't need to be out there full time, but I mean at the same time, if I am, that's also cool. So that's the kind of shit that I gotta work towards, and that's the kind of shit that if you probably don't know her because my audience is mostly corporate people, but there's this girl on Instagram, her name is, Carolina Wild or something like that. I'm going to link her in the description. She does some phenomenal work. She's based out of South Africa. Or at least for right now, I think she's from Sweden. But, she's in South Africa, and she hosts photo tours and stuff, and her work is amazing, and I only discovered her within the last year, but like phenomenal. That's like something I want to shoot towards myself. That's kind of where we're going. I've already talked about wanting to do wildlife stuff, and I'd like to think I'm interesting enough as a person, you know, and having layers such that I can, you know, do it. It's just tough because this niche, this animal niche, it's just tough to really succeed in. So I'm about to show you guys my my California king snake. He was sold to me as a Mexican black California king hybrid. I'm not really sure. Oh shit, he's a little. Boy's got a big ass feeding response, but he's chilling. Look at him. Hey buddy. All right, it's time to phone home. Get in here, stop it. Get in here, come on. Yeah. Vamos. There we go. So he was sold to me as a Mexican black California hybrid. I don't know if he is, so I just call him a California king snake. I'm not really planning on breeding him, if at all, at least for now. Ooh, it's a little tight. Hold on, let me give him some more leg room. There we go. Nice. There, should be good. All bundled up. Shit, what was I saying? I'm like all over the map. I hope you guys are like enjoying me rambling. But yeah, I think I was saying something along the lines of like how I think I'm interesting enough as a person to just kind of, you know, have layers and not go all in on one niche, because David Lesnaren's had a beast. He kind of did that. Like he went all in with self-improvement, dating, money advice eventually too. There's like different parts of the channel that gathered people to him, and then, you know, he blew up, and, you know, I've been following him for years. And in a similar kind of way, you got Dan Coe, who's also in this like productivity self-improvement niche. But his advice is to pick like 3 niches, diversify that way, and then, you know, just kind of see what resonates with people and kind of take it from there, from 3 niches. I mean, software engineering, I'm definitely going to use that in the channel for the purposes of, like, you know, I'll document my journey, I'll let you guys know how the new job goes, I'll talk about what I'm doing, what I'm learning, blah, 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 and stuff like that. But I'm not about to be like, oh, how to do X in Python. Like, I'm all set. I don't want to do that. All right, now we got our boy Sal. Ooh. Sal is my pastel clown. He is a male, as his name implies. He is hungry at the moment, but he's gonna have to deal with it, and you know, because he's about to get shipped. So he's gonna just kind of tough it out for a few days. All right, homie, bear with me for uno momento. There's your head, there it is. But yeah, something I've been kind of like debating on, I've been excited to actually like talk about with you guys, is whether or not I should make a second channel for animals versus software engineering, which is contrary to the advice that I was literally just going over from Dan Coe, because he lumps everything into one channel. And literally, I mean, I guess it's partially my own fault for like going into my videos, like my travel vlog videos from Colombia that are the more recent ones, didn't do well at all. And to be honest with you, I went into editing them with the same mentality, because I'm just like, oh, like, there's not really a big market for this audience. I'm just doing it because I enjoy it, and whoever likes it, likes it. But that being said, you know, when I was in the Masai Mara and I was like vlogging that video in real time, I'm just like, this is gonna have more of a breadth of an audience. So I kind of went harder with just vlogging it and trying to be as genuine as I could in the moment. So I wasn't really doing that when I was in Colombia, to be honest, with the exception of a series that I'm gonna put out at some point. Because my plan is to loosely document, you know, the software engineering journey, but at the same time, I have travel vlogs for days, and I'm just gonna start cranking those out once I'm settled in Denver. So I hope that you guys will enjoy them, or at least they'll do well enough to help build the audience, because the channel is growing ever so slowly, but maybe this will be the video that helps get me to 2,000. Who knows? There's no guarantee, but I do enjoy the whole content creator grind. All right, let's see how long I've been talking for. Wow, 20 minutes. All right. I think that this is actually a good spot to end for now. Maybe I'll record a second take, maybe not. But in either case, you know what? This has been cool. It's been great catching up with you guys. Let me know what you think. Would you actually want me to make a second channel dedicated to travel vlogs, or should I just keep cranking out whatever the fuck I want on my main one and just see how it goes? Because, you know, logically speaking, I know that in order to make this profitable, I gotta do what you guys want, and that's definitely software stuff, but at the same time, that ain't me, that's not my soul. So the animal stuff definitely is, as you can see, I have, you know, how many snakes here? Like a dozen? So yeah. In any case, you know, let me know what you think in the comments. I really want to hear from you guys. I want to try to drive engagement and just in general, right? Because it's cool talking to people that are not, well, douchebags. So, which I'm assuming is most of you, since you decided to subscribe. So in any case, you know, quick plug for my Instagram. I rebranded my wildlife photography account. It used to be a reptile account. That's been the Instagram that I've had linked to my channel the whole time, but I changed the name from Exotics Engineer to the Janos Jungle, because, you know, I went from a reptile account, reptile breeding, etc., reptile content, to wildlife photography, and I'm gonna make reels around like my wildlife encounters and stuff like that on that account. But then I also have my personal account, which is just my real name, Paul Janos _, and that's essentially my personal account. That's where I post my most intimate like travel moments and occasionally reels too. The whole video editing thing, it's a fucking grind, and I enjoy it, but me needing to generate more cash in the short term, I may have to sacrifice the video editing for a little bit and just go on like, you know, pictures and just hope that Instagram doesn't fuck me. But yeah, also I'm probably gonna make a TikTok in the near future. I've been very hesitant to go down that rabbit hole because of how I feel personally about TikTok as a company, but, and you know, the whole like brain rot that kind of comes from that kind of content, but at the same time, I like Instagram Reels, so it's the same shit. So yeah. Alright guys, that's enough rambling. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Looking forward to putting out more content. Whenever this one hits the light of day, you know, I'm hoping to make more content soon, and yeah, have a great day.